because of the sporting tradition of this country. On average, we have multiple teams participating in various activities across the world. In any given month, you might have 3 or so delegations going to different parts of the world to represent the country in different activities. We work at the ministry as a team, Honorable Speaker, and we take responsibility for different activities at different times. This particular activity or this particular trip did not find me in town, Your Excellency, Honorable Speaker, because I was performing other duties elsewhere. But the team was fully facilitated. I can confirm to this House that indeed I was not at the airport at the departure of this team, but officers of the ministry accompanying this team ensure that all the preparations required were done and that full funding as required was fully done. Mr. Speaker, I can also confirm that we remained in touch with this team throughout the period of these games. We tracked their participation, and upon their return from this trip, we had a reception at the airport, complete with the traditional dancers, Mr. Speaker, which is a tradition for us in this country. We had officers of the ministry. We even had garlands of flowers to garland them and to celebrate them. And Mr. Speaker, I have images and videos of the very elaborate ceremony of receiving these athletes at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Mr. Speaker, immediately after the arrival back of this team, we arranged for a special reception to honor them. And Mr. Speaker, let me also disclose to this House that Her Excellency, the Second Lady, is also the patron of this team. And that's why she traveled with this team, and she has been very supportive to this team. And indeed, through her, we had already received information that His Excellency, the Deputy President, wished to be the host of the reception for this team. I want to confirm to this House that we facilitated that reception. And at that reception, we also provided a confirmation of 18.75 million shillings as cash awards for this team. That cash award, Honorable Speaker, is as follows. This team won 15 gold medals, 10 individual gold medals, and 5 team gold medals. 4 silver medals, 2 individual and 2 team. 5 bronze medals, 2 individual and 3 team. We, using the scale that the ministry has established over time, provided 750,000 shillings for every gold medal winner, 500,000 for every silver medal winner, and 300,000 for every bronze winner. I can assure this House, Honorable Speaker, that the ministry was fully represented at that ceremony by the Principal Secretary of the ministry responsible for the State Department of Sports, Engineer Peter Toom, who represented the ministry at that event. And as I've already indicated, Honorable Speaker, in that period, I was on assignment, out-of-town official assignment of the ministry. But I can assure you that even in my absence, and this ministry is not run as a one-man show, this ministry is run together with 2 principal secretaries, one of whom is accompanying here. The ministry is run with senior officers across the ministry, and we share responsibilities. I believe, Honorable Speaker, that this team was well handled, this team was well facilitated, this team was well received, and this team has been well rewarded for the excellent performance representing the country. Let me conclude on that particular question, Honorable Speaker, by confirming to this House that I have been available to receive Kenyan teams, to send off Kenyan teams multiple times. I've been at the airport to see off our rugby team. I have held receptions for our teams. When our team to Australia, to the World Cross Country Championship, left the country, I was on hand to flag them off. When they came back, I was on hand to receive them and to hold a reception for them. This I have done countless times, Honorable Speaker. The last one is our team that is currently competing at the Budapest World Athletics Championships. It is a team that I hosted. It is a team that I flagged off. And, Honorable Speaker, on the occasion of flagging off this team, they even raised issues on their allowances. And after consulting and looking at the scheme, which we have been revising, we were able to triple the allowances, the team that is currently in Budapest. Local allowances, we tripled from 1,000 per day to 3,000 per day. International allowances, we tripled from $60 a day to $200 a day. And that was done in the context, Honorable Speaker, of the reward scheme, which we have revised to improve our appreciation to our athletes. You saw when Faith Kipyegon broke the world record. In the context of that new scheme, we are able to award her 5 million Kenya shillings and a house worth 6 million Kenya shillings. We did the same to support Ferdinand Omanyala for his excellent performance in the African Championships in the 100 meters. Under the same scheme, Honorable Speaker, we held a ceremony a month ago called the Hongera Award Ceremony, where again we awarded different teams in different disciplines, including football teams, including legends, just to confirm that our commitment to reward our athletes is absolutely unprecedented. This is something that has never really happened before. I submit, Honorable Speaker.